Hello guys, I'm the Kegman. Welcome back to Kegman Plays. It's 5 o'clock in the morning and let's get on with it, shall we? Welcome back to Ipswich. So this is an end of Season 2 review. We've had a mid-season review for Season 1, end of Season 1, halfway for Season 2 and end of Season 2. It's been really good. It's been really good. Really good. So I still haven't bothered getting a new qualification yet. We've still got the top end qualification to take. So Mr. Bob Mario Hoskins here. He's done a fantastic job at Ipswich Town since getting there. He's really doing a great job of taking Ipswich from the doldrums of League One to the Premier League. Yes, folks, we got back-to-back promotions. We are in the Premier League. Haven't started the season yet. No. I'm waiting for you guys to join me to do that. But we are in the Premier League now, which is just fan-dabby-fucking-dozy, isn't it? Let's go have a look at last season. Let's have a look at the league last season. So as you can see, we won the league there by 18 points, 16 points, 16 points. We did kind of mess around towards the end. I basically, the last 3 games of the season, we'd won it a long time ago. Last 3 games of the season, I tried to get my manager, I basically got my assistant manager to do a defenderless and strikerless tactic for the last 3 games. I'm actually trying it out for something. We tested it out on stream, but we let the manager do it. There's no point in us playing it. It was already won. He lost 2 of those and won 1. And but yeah, I mean, we've broken several records this season. We broke most wins in the championship. We broke most points in the championship. Obviously got our goal of promotion and winning the league as well, which is always good. I was hoping just for promotion. Actually, I was hoping just to fucking survive. But we got promotion and we won the league, and everything's gravy. Everything's fantastic. We're looking absolutely solid. So let's look at the finances, though. The finances aren't great. You've got to remember, we're going to be earning £83 million over the course of this year through TV rights, so our money will go up. We did take a bit of a hit. Once you realise how much money I've spent as well, because I got given a £33 million transfer budget, you'll see maybe why we're in the red. We are £6.65 million in the red. That is fine. We will get out of that very quickly. As you can see, the finance has been up and down anyway. I've done a great job at getting it up to like around about £7 million mark and getting it up there and keeping it there for a long time. But now we have to push and we have to look at consolidating our position in the Premier League. I've promised we'd avoid relegation. I think we can go further than that. I genuinely think we can go further than that. We have got a few weaknesses in the squad, but we are going to have to work on those over time. It's just one of those things. As you can see, we've got £10 million in the budget left. I'm getting 95% of the transfer revenue. I'm currently spending £588,000 of our £603,000 wage budget. There's a little bit of play. You can see I've got a lot of players joining me already in the future. These are all joins. If we look at just ins, these are guys just joining. I've got some new scouts and some new coaches and all that jazz coming in as well. We're going to come back to this fella straight away, Flavio Salas. Now, I can get him, and I will get him. I cancelled the offer originally because I didn't quite have enough in the budget to do it first time round, thanks to my other movements. So I've put it on, knocked it on the head for now. Gone in for it again. Hoping he's gonna get over his, the fact he's a little bit upset. You cancelled my transfer. He'll get over that very soon, and we'll go for him. Let's have a look at this 17-year-old centre back. I'm quite happy to spend £17 million. I know his valuation's 84k. He's at Corinthians. I'm happy to spend £17 million on this guy. My only issues with him is concentration, which is 8, but that'll go up. His pace, which is 8, which I'm going to work on more or less just exclusively for a while. But otherwise, he's a really good centre-back at 17. Heading is 10, marking 11, tackling 17. Determination is 17, positioning is 10, composure's good, bravery's good. He's already 192 centimetres tall, which is 6'4", 6'5", something along those lines. 6'4", I think it is. He's going to be very good. Professional personality as well. Always fantastic. He does have a few cons, but we should be okay. We'll get him into the squad and we'll go from there. Let's have a look at the ins and outs, shall we? So, I've got Romeo Diamande in for 180k. He hasn't got a work permit, but he looks like he's going to be quite good. 4.5 star potential, 180 grand for this guy here. 19 flair, always nice. But he's going to be on loan at Niort. Now, I can't remember how the French league works. I think if you're African or you're former French colony, I think you get nationality quicker. I could be wrong. Benjamin Roltheiser in from River Plate for £1.1 million. He's great for £1.1 million. Doesn't have a work permit. So I'm going to try and either sell him on or loan him out. I'm trying to loan him out. Ideally, I'd like to keep him. 4.5 star potential ability. If I can loan him out to someone, have him develop in a league that we know, that'd be really good too. Because I think he could be a fairly good player. Worst case scenario, I'm definitely going to be able to make some money. Jude Bellingham. Right, £12.5 million for Jude Bellingham. Happy, yeah? Happy? I'm happy. So, 5-star potential, Englishman, 3.5 current ability, Jude Bellingham, one of the best wonder kids of this year's FM. We've got him for 12.5, which is insanely cheap. I'm very, very happy with the signing. In fact, people on stream were very, very happy with this. There was very much cases of yes, go for it. And we've got him. I am working on him as a box-to-box midfielder, as that's one of the main things I use. So I'm getting him on strength first. Once we've got strength out of the way, I'm probably going to work on balance. I want to get his attributes, his physical attributes, all up to around about 14, other than jump and reach. It doesn't need to be. And then I'm going to start working on his technicals and his mentals. He's looking very good, however, and he'll develop into a hell of a player. Right, Youssef 8 Benassa from Monaco on a free. As you can see, he's at Hoffenheim. Yes, I basically insta-sold him for £13.5 million. Welcome to the Keganomics, as I like to call him. Basically, if you can see here, we signed him on the 1st of the 7th, and we sold him on the 6th of the 7th for £13.5 million. Keganomics, folks. That's how we do it. Joseph Minala. Here we go. Joseph Minala on Lazio, from Lazio on a free. As you can see, at Vélez Sarsfield. Again, brought him in on the free, sold him £6.5 million. When did he go? On the 4th of the 7th. So, 3 days later, £6.5 million. Keganomics. Felix Passlack joined us on a free from Borussia Dortmund. He's not with me. He's at Paderborn. £10 million in the bank there. Lovely. Yeah, he's okay. He's a good player. I'm not going to lie, right? I did contemplate keeping him. Just didn't need him. But we sold him on 7 days later. So a week later, Keganomics. So in less than a week, we made £30 million in transfer fees. I like to do this kind of thing. It's one of the reasons we progressed the way we did with FC Eindhoven. It's one of the reasons we're going to progress the way we're going to with this team here. Tosin Adarabio joined from Man City on a free. I'm happy to keep him for this season. I might move him on next season. A very, very solid centre-back. Does have a couple of issues for me, big matches and injury prone. But 21.5 grand a week for us. Very, very nice indeed. Curtis Jones joined on a free from Liverpool. Now, I wasn't going to chase Curtis Jones. He had a very long storied career with me at FC Eindhoven on Stream Save. In fact, he was dubbed Mr. Eindhoven. We had him on loan for 6 years. He became HGC. He gained Dutch nationality, and we bought him for 21.5 million in the end. But I got him on a free, end of contract. I don't know if I'm going to hold on to him. He can develop really nicely. He's a very, very good player. I just feel really bad about using the same players again and again. Signed Alessandro Murgia at 5.75 million. I've actually transfer listed him since I've signed him. You'll see why in a minute. I just don't necessarily need him anymore, but we'll have a look at that in a second. Greg Taylor came in for 16.75 million, a left back, wonderful left back actually. He's kind of perfect for what I want as well. If we look at his attributes, the highlighted attributes here for a wing back on Sport, which is my favourite role for a wing back, you can see that nothing of the attributes needed is under 12, which is really useful, really useful. Good determination, good teamwork, good work rate, good pace, good natural fitness. He's going to be a hard-working defender, and I think he's going to do a really good job. I did pay big for him, but good wing-backs are hard to find, and I've never used him before. Joe Hart. Joe Hart joined me on a free transfer. There is Joe Hart. He's going to be like second or third choice goalkeeper for the squad, and yeah, he's just going to be a good little backup. More than anything. We did lose Prisbiak, is that his name? We lost him. So I needed to bring someone in who was English, HGN, to help fill quotas. Joe Hart was free. I thought it was worth a punt. Plus, you know, it's fun to have Joe Hart, isn't it? Ryan Gravenberch, £30 million over 3 years. I've signed Ryan Gravenberch. So we have a midfield now That includes Flynn Downs, Jude Bellingham, and Ryan Gravenberch. How about that as a midfield? Really, really good. This is why I do Kegonomics, by the way. That enables me to sign players like this. And yeah, I'm very, very happy with the signing. He's 19. He's going to develop wonderfully. Currently retraining him as a shadow striker, which I think he's kind of set up for anyway. Once I've got him ready as a shadow striker, I'm going to start training him as an inside forward too, because I think he could do that job there. And I just think he's going to be a very, very good player. As an attacking role, a very, very good player. He's not going to be able to play in the centre mid for me. His tackling is too low and his marking is too low. So I just don't see him being used as box to box. So as a very, very viable attacking option, I think he could do a job. Akira Matsubara from Urawa Red Diamonds. £3.5 million for this 18-year-old Japanese new gen. Happy with this. Many reasons. I love a Japanese new gen. I love an Asian new gen. Not as much as Sign Optical. If you've been on the channel before, you know who Sign Optical is. He loves an Asian new gen. But I do love an Asian new gen myself. I think he looks fantastic. I genuinely think he looks fantastic. 18 determination. His natural fitness is a little bit low for me. But he's going to be a good player. He's going to develop really, really nicely. He hasn't got much in the way of rep at the moment. He's on nominal rep. But if we give him some game time, he's going to get appearances for Japan really, really quickly. He's going to become really well known really, really quickly, and that is revenue coming in. See, this is how we think, right? So Asian players, specifically South Korean, Japanese, and Chinese players, if they become well known, they will generate you huge amounts of revenue through shirt sales in their own countries, which is one of the reasons I'm going to try and get an overseas affiliate for Japan. And hopefully Korea as well. There's a couple of Korean players I'm looking at. And finally, Harrison Reed's joined us on a free transfer. My plan with him is to literally sell him on straight away. Back on off of the clubs now. So he is here purely. He's not a bad player, but he's worth 7.75 million. And if I can get £3 million of that, then I will. Let's have a look at the outs. So we're not going to talk about the loans outs. The loans outs are loans outs. Let's have a look at the outs though. So Kane Vincent Young sold him to Peterborough for 150k. He's never ever going to be Premier League standard. It was time for him to go. Great little player for League One. Done a fairly good job for us in the Championship. Just not going to be stepping up for me. Kasuka Honda. Nice 6 months here. He joined us for 6 months. Let's have a look at his career stats. As you can see, joined us on a free, had 1 appearance in the league. He actually had 5 appearances and scored 2 goals overall. Oh wait, that's for Sunderland, sorry. For us, he had 16 and 3 and 4. Not bad for a free signing, and we made 700k on him. Didn't quite do what I wanted him to do. He would do a solid job now, but obviously we want to be using our youngsters. Manala, who you saw a minute ago, got sold. Benassa got sold. Jackson Irvin. Right, so Jackson Irvin. Sold him for £3.5 million. His valuation is 3.8. Have a look at last season. So, we signed him on a free, loaned him out for £1.3 million over the course of the year. £3.5 million. Kegonomics, £4.8 million in the bank on a free player. Lovely stuff. That's like we saw. Thiago Andre, the player I signed last year, he's out on loan to Sheffield Wednesday. He's also transfer listed. I'm not rating him. I'm hoping we can sell him on for his valuation currently and make a bit of money on him, but I don't see it happening, unfortunately. David Edwards, who I signed on a free, has gone to Fylde for 1.5k. He came in to be a mentor. He didn't really do much. I need to go back and look at some mentors, actually. Antonio Jesus, signed him on a free. Now, I got him on a free from Barcelona. Didn't really do much for him. He's gone on for 9.25, and I think it's potential of 2.4. It's a bit of money, not huge amounts of money. Aristote Incial is out on loan with a view to a permanent. Jamie Smith, who is a new gen, we've sold him to Swansea. 300k, yes, I know he's got 4-star potential ability. It's 300k plus some future fees on that, so we're looking quite good, basically. We're looking quite good. So I'm happy with my innings now. So let's have a look at the squad. If you're an Ipswich Town fan, you're not going to recognise the squad at all. I need to explain this to you now. You're not going to recognise this squad at all. This is our squad. So from this team, you can see that Harry Wright is still here for now. He won't be here much longer. Luke Wolfenden is still here. And Flynn, or Flynadine Downs, as he's been christened. Flynn Downs is here, as is Teddy Bishop. Now, Teddy Bishop's only here for one reason and one reason alone. It's train the club. Same reason that Harry Wright is here. They're not good enough standard, in all honesty. But yeah, I imagine you guys can't necessarily recognise this team. El Tiro Libre was a name given by Cultured Left Foot to that player, by the way, just to let you guys know. So we've got some good names in there, some very, very nice names in there. Jermaine Defoe, I'm trying to get rid of him. We'll see what we can do with him. Paleo Marilla, I'm thinking about selling. I know he's got 5-star potential, but with Jude Bellingham and Ryan Gravenberch potentially sitting in that shadow striker role, I just don't see myself using him, so I might try and move him on. But I think the team's looking fairly good. I'm very happy with how the team's looking. So I don't know what you guys feel about it. I don't know how you guys feel about it. Let me know in the comments below. And if you've got any suggestions where we spend that £10 million, do let me know. Hopefully I'm going to have this out. Today is Sunday. I'm hoping I'm going to have this rendered and out this afternoon. So if you happen to see this on Sunday, I will be live over on Twitch at twitch.tv/KegmanPlays at 6:30. And yeah, you should come over and join me. I do stream on Twitch Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. Definitely drop me a follow. I'll leave some links in the description below. And I'll see you when I see you. Take care, folks. Bye-bye.